Hey everyone, this is Steve from Dying of Exposure, and this is Backyard Thoughts. This is a quick react series on things that I myself am currently watching. Soon other creators for Dying of Exposure are also going to contribute here. It's loosely done, it's in my backyard in this case, so let's get into it with The Mandalorian on Disney+. Warning, warning, there will be spoilers on this review. I'm not good at keeping them out, and so I'm not going to be editing this video, which means some spoilers are going to slip in there. So if you haven't seen it, turn off the video and just like and subscribe and watch it again when you have seen it. Let's get started on The Mandalorian. I'm a big Star Wars fan. I'm in a hip-hop group named Death Star. I've watched Star Wars like so many other nerds since I was a little kid, so I was real excited to see a live-action series come to TV. I'm also a television file. I watch more TV than is healthy for any human being. I've watched all of the animated series. I've watched the animated mini-series. I've watched Droids, Life Day Special, pretty much anything Star Wars that's consumable via television or video game. The Mandalorian is excellent. It's set after the original trilogy. I don't know where it lines up exactly timeline with the sequel trilogy that we're currently seeing released to theaters, but it is a fantastically different Star Wars story. Let's start off with the fact that it is clearly a spaghetti western. This is clear as day from the cinematography, from the music, from the way it's edited, from the way the shot composition exists, from how Pedro Pascal is very lone gunman through the whole thing. If you don't know what Mandalorians are, think Boba and Jango Fett, Clone Wars and Rebels, the animated series, go into them more. But what really sets this apart is a very clear vision, at least in the first episode, the pilot episode, of what the pace and tone is going to be for this. Now, that can schism some audience. Certain people just aren't going to like the format, and that's okay. You don't have to like everything that Star Wars does. God knows I didn't like Last Jedi. But what's really good about this, and what I think really makes this a good series, is that it really sets a tone for like the pace of reveal. You don't learn a lot about the Mandalorian. You don't learn a lot. You don't even see him outside of the mask. You don't see a lot about his history. There's a couple flash scenes in there. You don't see like who he is or who he knows. You just see him interact with a few characters, sort of rolls into town, collects bounties, delivers that, picks up another bounty, and goes on a mysterious mission. There looks like there's going to be a lot of opportunities for great guest roles coming in, guest writers, guest directors, as well as guest actors. The effects are right there. The aliens look live and physical in a lot of cases, which is always good for Star Wars, as we well know. And just the whole feel of the episode, I think they made a smart choice too. The episode's only about 35, 36 minutes of actual content minus the credits. And I think that matters. The Mandalorian is going to continue to be a slower tale if it's told spaghetti western style, so keeping the episode length short rather than going with the 45 or the 50 plus minute pilot that so many other shows do, means that even though it's a little bit slower paced, and it does have action and it does have great moments, but it's a little bit slower paced both in editing and sort of story delivery, means that we'll get a little bit more mystery reveal, but you can take that in shorter chunks. I'm going to guess they're going to decide episode length based off of what the script decides. So we may see some longer episodes, we may see some shorter episodes. I'm very interested. I'm very excited for the next episode to come out. Now, you can get Disney Plus for free for 1 week. I believe there's a 1 week free trial, as well as just simply paying the $6.99 a month, which is not a lot. Of course, Disney Plus has a huge back catalog of animated series, films, Pixar stuff, Marvel stuff, and you can dive into that while you're waiting for them to kind of add more content. A lot of their stuff isn't really coming until 2020, 2021, so there's going to be a little bit of wait to see how well this streaming service does as far as producing new content and interesting content. But As far as a first episode for the first live-action Star Wars series, oof, this is a good start. I'm interested, however, in people who don't agree. Maybe they didn't like it. Maybe they found things upsetting in it. Maybe they caught things that I missed on my couple watchings in the first day or so. So hit it up with the comments, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on YouTube, and let's open up that discussion. Thank you again. This has been Backyard Thoughts. These videos aren't going to be edited. They're going to be in a backyard. There's going to be background noise, and they're just filmed on my laptop. So forgive the unprofessionalism, but thank you again.